What's happening, everybody? PureSalvation here, and I've got another Black Ops game for you guys. I know, right? I'm kinda back, so I'm gonna be trying to post as many videos as possible. I do have a lot of plans for the summer, so I'm gonna try to break out as many videos as I can while trying to appease those obligations as well. So this is a Domination on Hanoi, and for those of you who are still wondering, this game is still from winter break, like way back when, from December. I still have like 20 to 30 more gameplays from that era that I still have to get through, because I cannot get a game to save my life nowadays. I've really just gone down the gutter. So definitely what I've found to be relatively successful on this map is to hold the CB combination, just because it's easier to get to rather than AB, and then you just have a little bit more cover, and it's a little bit easier to manage, I guess you could say. I mean, this map is one of the more balanced ones in my opinion, just because of the fact that you can hold AB, AC, or BC. I mean, it doesn't really matter. However, I think the most idealistic one would be CEB, just because A and C is just kind of farther apart from each other, so it's kind of hard to hold the AC combo. However, it is possible, since this map just, you know, they kind of place the flags at like a triangle position. Obviously, for those of you who have played that. Sorry. I'm using the FAMAS. I know a lot of people don't like the fact that I use it, and I try not to. It's actually one of the few games where I have the FAMASs. Usually more often than not, then you'll find me with the Commando. However, I think I was going through the Prestige at this time, and I don't know, I can't even tell. You can probably look, as soon as I check my score, you can probably see what rank I am, and hopefully it'll show exactly what, because the Sony Vegas preview right now, oh my gosh, it's like one frame, and then 5 seconds later another frame with me moving across the map like I'm teleporting at incredibly slow speeds too. So what you see me trying to do here is I'm going to try to take hold of B, or at least try to defend it, because C is very easy to defend, as you only need maybe like 1 or 2 people on it. B is very difficult to defend just because there's so many different ways that people can get to it, and that's a problem. So what I usually tend to do is I try to not get right on B and like stare at the flag, but sort of just clear the vicinity around, I guess you could say, and that'll allow my teammates to spawn closer to me and help me out, and whenever they die or whatever, they can just spawn back on me as well. So it's pretty effective to do that as well. However, you also want to keep in mind that you don't want to stay in that area too long, because as soon as you kill maybe 2 or 3 enemies, because I have a silenced weapon, I can probably get away with 2 or 3. It's probably a good time to move, as you can see, because I do make the mistake of staying in one spot too long, and then I get shot. Yeah, it's a problem. So what do I think of the FAMAS? In Xbox, I've heard very different from PS3. The FAMAS in the Xbox, I think, is relatively balanced, although it is a bit stronger than the other weapons, just because of its rate of fire. However, the recoil, I think, kind of counterbalances that out. However, I've heard on PS3 it's completely different, where there's almost no recoil, kind of like the Galil. So it's like you take the Galil recoil and put it on the FAMAS. Now that's crazy. That's just wow. But I'm sure you guys know that it's been several months since since Black Ops came out. What am I talking about? B. I'm still stuck in domination mode. Anyways, so I also wanted to talk about me starting my temporary account. So right now I'm on a temporary account, and those of you who don't know, my Xbox Live ran out in the middle of Ascension, round 25. I just get this message saying you cannot connect to the party, and then I realized my Xbox Live had ran out, because I guess it was midnight, and I didn't look at the time, and my live ran out in the middle of Ascension round 25. I don't know if I've told you that before, but that's how it ran out, and that's how I almost cried. And I actually do have that gameplay, no voice audio, just the in-game audio, that's it. So I was thinking about just using that for like a backdrop in case I do a future podcast or something along those lines. So what do I think about Call of the Dead? Ooh, that's a good question that some people have been asking me, and is it worth it? Well, $15 for one zombie map. I mean, I do enjoy the 4 multiplayer maps relatively. I think Hotel's the best. It's like the Nuketown of it. Not really, I can't believe I just said that. What do I think about the map pack? I think it's a fantastic map pack. I think it's better than the first one, definitely. In terms of multiplayer, I mean, it's debatable whether Ascension is better than Call of the Dead or not. Ascension, in my opinion, is ridiculously hard. I'm not gonna lie, guys. It's crazy hard. Like, I go down so much during the zombies. Oh, not the zombies, the monkeys. And it's just you have to choose what perk you want, because you have to pick and choose, because if you get all the perks, then you got to defend all of them, and then it's just, it's crazy. Call of the Dead is just, it's got that, wow, this is a new thing kind of deal going on, and it's refreshing. However, I think the next zombie map should have like all the wonder weapons, and then maybe a backpack slot, which you guys can, which we can purchase, and then have like carry a third weapon, so we don't run out of ammo all the time. And it wouldn't work like a perk because you just bought a backpack, kind of like this. It's kind of like a Bowie knife or Semtex, where you can buy a backpack or a Semtex or a Bowie knife, and even if you go down, you lose your perks, but you still have that item that you've carried. And then unless you die, then you lose it all. That's completely understandable. I think that'd be a very, very neat idea to put in, and I have no idea how I've been able to go off on a tangent this crazily. Yeah, my thoughts of Call of the Dead are fantastic, but just make sure that you're going to be playing it a lot if you're going to make the investment in buying it. And that kind of brings me back to the idea where I'm running on a temporary account just for the free 1 month live from Xbox. And if you guys would like to get in game with me for zombies, then go ahead and send me your friend request. You can learn more details about that in the previous video. Just go ahead and click on episode 14. I guess I'll leave a link to it in the description. Why not? The description's our friend. So that'll take you to that video where it tells you all the details and everything. However, I'm also interested in doing some custom game modes on private matches just for fun, because, you know, multiplayer, watching the same sort of thing over and over and over kind of gets a bit stale, if you guys know what I mean. So I'd love to try out some new stuff, because I've been trying to gather a big group of people to do some fun stuff like I did in my open lobby. However, since I have a temporary account, oh, excuse me, I have the hiccups. Since I have a temporary account right now, I don't have the largest friends list like I do on my main account. So definitely, if you guys want, if you're interested for some, you know, custom game modes on private matches, and pretty much that in itself, go ahead and send me a friend request there as well. And then also please, if you're not willing to do it, or if you just want to add me on the friends list just so you can say that I'm on your friends list, then please don't do it, and save it for the spots for those people who want to be on. And if you are willing to go ahead and get in game with me, please make sure that you try to be on as often as possible, because when I do get on, I want to be able to invite as many people as I can too, because that's the fun part about doing all these private matches. So yeah, if you're interested in that, go ahead and comment below if you're interested. And then in the next video following this one, I'll have a response, and I'll give you guys the details if you guys are willing to do it. So yeah, this game's coming to a close right now. As you guys can see, we are pretty much doing some work, and I'm getting my kill streaks and dying at the same time. So getting my dogs kind of late, but you know what, better than never. And I think I forget to call on my Blackbird. Oh my gosh, I've done that so much. It's so stressful to watch me forget to call on a Blackbird. Because I work so hard for them. Because what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to maximize my kill streaks. And yeah, I forget to call it in. Fantastic. So overall score I think is 35-5. This game actually did have in-game audio. Fantastic. However, I do have some games that don't have it. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. I think I went off on a tangent really badly. So I hope you guys can forgive me for that. And I hope to see you guys in the next video. Go ahead and leave your comments on the question that I asked before. And I'll see you guys later. Alright guys, take care.